Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel once again for another plan with me. This time we are planning for January in my Hobonichi cousin and my Hobonichi A6 planner. There's not a ton that I can do in my A6 at this time. It's December 27th when I'm filming this voiceover, so I'm in my cousin and working because the last week of the year is actually in the 2022 cousin because the first starts on a Saturday, so that whole week is included. But I have yet to move into my A6, and I am very, very excited to. I actually filmed this plan with me almost a week ago, I want to say. So I'm very, very excited to see this spread again because I actually haven't opened up to it in my planner. But I found the sticker kit. First of all, I found sticker kits in general on, like printable sticker kits in general on Etsy, and I am obsessed with them. I have so many of them now. I have lots of like little character ones that are so cute. But yeah, I fell in love with kits in general, but I found this one by Happy Bees, and they have monthly kits. I believe they do them for every month, but they had one up for January. I thought it was really cute, so I went ahead and did this and printed it out, cut it off in my silhouette, and decided to use it for this month. So I guess all of my my goals of not chunking up my cousin are just out the window because these are just so cute. But yeah, it's a penguin themed January set. I will say that I don't like the day covers, but I started doing them and then just like needed to put all of them in because I had started already. But I do really like all of the other stickers just because I feel like my monthly spread is a spread that goes a little bit underused. So I liked having a cover for like the notes sections around the calendar. I liked using some of the boxes to kind of cover up the days that aren't included in January. I just really enjoyed putting all of this together and having the spread be something more than just some random colors on a monthly page. So if you haven't been following me, the way that I usually use my monthly is I use the color key that I have with my Mildliners, and I go in and put in things like homework assignments when I'm working, exams, that kind of stuff, and just use that color key to kind of signify like, I'm trying to think of an example. Last quarter I had weekly work that was always due on Sundays for one class, so what I would do is I would put in a stripe of my homework color for my time tracker, and then I would just write that class in just because I knew that I had homework due that day for that class and what it was, so I didn't really need details. But I'll put like exams in there, that kind of stuff. So all of the important things can be seen at a glance for like school and work and life. And I think I'm going to start to include content on there. I'm not entirely sure, and I don't believe that I put it in there for right now. But yeah, it's definitely a spread that I feel like could be more useful and used more, but I just personally don't refer back to it a ton. So I'm going to try to do that more this month. I decided to use some of the just cover boxes with like characters on them, and then some of the boxes with space to write on them. So I put an important box and a goals box, also a this month box, which kind of reminds me of the Passion Planner has like a this month or like a monthly focus thing, I think, on their monthly spreads. And then at the very bottom, I put a next month sticker to just write down anything that's happening next month that I'm not ready to like put onto the next spread yet. But yeah, overall, I really loved this kit, and it was really fun to go in and just put everything together on here, put in paydays, put in some of my like study abroad stuff is due. I will find out my co-ops on January 7th, the results of all of that, and I will be talking about that in a video a little bit later, obviously, because I don't know at this time what's happening. But yeah, it was just really nice to put together a spread that like I think I'll refer back to more because I put like the time to put all these stickers down. I bought the stickers, so I put in the money to get them. I put in the time to get it to print and cut correctly on my silhouette. And I do end up actually smearing this page, just fair warning. I get to the end and it's like very upsetting. But yeah, I just feel like as like a fresh start in 2022 in a new Hobonichi, this was a really nice way to just kind of kick things off and get things started. What else can we talk about? I feel like I've kind of talked about everything already. I'm just putting in some of the important dates that I have for school, and you guys can see my little my mouse from my computer there because I'm looking at my calendar and searching up all of the different things that I have in there. But yeah, I am just thinking. This week I'm kind of working on finalizing the rest of the January calendar. I have most of the YouTube videos done, but like almost none of the like Instagram or blog content or anything like that in here. And I am going to attempt to do a studio vlog again. I want to do, I don't know if this is like spoiling my own videos. I'm not sure. I want to do an apartment tour really badly, so that's on my list of to-dos. But yeah, just more like, I'm kind of trying to emphasize like content about me, more like my lifestyle content, because I definitely don't post that a lot. And I have a whole second Instagram like solely for that I never use. So I definitely want to use my personal, quote unquote, personal lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, Instagram some more. But yeah, I'm just going in and just adding in an important date that I have already, actually, because if my study abroad does end up happening, I have to book my flight by the middle of next month, the middle of February. I guess that's not next month because it's not next month right now, but whatever. But yeah, I put in my COVID testing weeks for work, due dates. I put in that thing for February for next year, blah, blah, blah. And then I left some time here to kind of explain how I'm using this monthly spread, so you guys look at it right now. I think I flip away from it in just a second. But this monthly spread is going to largely be an index. So basically what I'll do is if I write a note on that day or brainstorm or anything like that, I'll index what it is in here, because this is really the only sort of like key or like page of contents, I guess, that you would have in a Hobonichi, because there aren't page numbers. Everything's just organized by the day. So if I need to refer back to something, I need to know what day it was on versus like what page it was on for like a regular planner. So that's just how I'm going to be using that spread. There's no real setup that's needed with that. I'm not entirely sure how I want to use the top or the bottom spaces of that spread, but yeah, that's basically all I have in there so far. You guys got a glimpse of my current week, which is the 27th. I actually have gone in and like done some more with that. I'm time tracking this week, or at least trying to, and I just went ahead and put in my January freebie from the, oh my gosh, what's it called? Sterling Ink, from the Sterling Ink Facebook group. And now I'm going into my A6 and just putting in my habits and starting on the wrong line. So I'm just sticking with like the same 10 habits that I've had forever pretty much in here now, and just copying them over. I pick out some new colors in this video, I believe, for that month. They're very like soft, they kind of go with the monthly spread theme. So I think it's like pastel blues and pink and gray, I believe, are the colors that I picked. But yeah, I'm so excited to hop into my A6 when the time comes, just because I'm ecstatic. I just like can't wait. And then for my monthly page for my A6, I do like the memory keeping aspect of what I did last month, which was with the just putting in like a blurb for every day, but I definitely didn't keep up with it. So I'm just going in with some washi tape and decorating this page a little bit now, just to kind of get like a starting point with it and to kind of try and figure out what I want to do with it. So I'm going in with this blue grid washi tape to kind of like stick with the blue penguin pastel kind of themes and vibes that we have going on. I actually didn't realize this until after I'd done it, but it also matches the tabs that I picked. They're just paper tabs. They're not even like laminated or waterproof paper or anything. I just printed off some tabs and cut them out on my silhouette and then used them for here, because I didn't have tabs for my A6 because I wasn't planning on using one. But yeah, I'm just going in and popping in some washi tape. I don't think there's a ton that I do on the spread. I'm trying to remember. I do go in and block off the dates for months that aren't the current month, if that makes sense. I don't know why it bothers me so much. It's not like a bother thing. Like, it's not something that I would want Hobonichi to change. It just gives my brain like peace of mind for some reason to block off the dates that aren't included, because it's like extra space that I definitely won't be using. So it feels a little bit better in my head to have it blocked off by something. I would really love to develop a line of like stickers for the A6. It's just a little bit tougher because there aren't weeks in the A6, so when you're making stickers for it, you're kind of limited because obviously everyone uses their monthly page a little bit differently. So they would have to be more like character stickers or stickers for this monthly page to work with this. But I would definitely love to like put together a line for this. And then I did actually end up using some of the stickers from the kit, the monthly kit for my cousin. I ended up using this little list sticker in here, and I just cut off the excess width of it. I cut a little bit too deep, so we're not going to talk about it. But yeah, I did end up putting that in there, and I think I'd do it. Oh no, I had these little bow sticky notes that came with that kit, and they actually fit pretty nicely in the A6, so that was nice to have like a couple of stickers put on there and everything. But yeah, I think we're just getting kind of cleaned up, and I'm just going through the rest of the pages in here. I still need to do my turning a page to the new year, I think is what that page is called. I have it in both of my books, and I want to do a vision board in my cousin, and then some like journaling in my A6. I always forget what to call it. Some journaling in my A6 and a mood board in my cousin. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing up the names now and I'm stumped. But yeah, we're just going and picking the colors for my habit tracker. Very similar to the vibes of the monthly spread, as I said. I don't know why, but I always like to have a little gray in there. But yeah, I'm just writing down the Tombow numbers so that you guys can see them better. I think I still have that card, but it's helpful to remind me what order I wanted them to go in as well. But yeah, just so you guys can see up close. And then we should be flipping back into my cousin to just do one last thing, to write in my focus for the month, my important things for the month, and my goals for the month. And I do think this is something that I would like to keep to some extent. I think that having like a set focus or like mindset or something, like intention for the month. Intention is the word that I'm looking for. Having a set intention for the month, I think, is a really nice thing to have. I just don't know that I want to do it this exact same way, but I do like how the spread overall turned out, and I'm hoping that having all of this information on here will help me refer back to it and use it more, because it is such a pretty spread, and I'm so happy with how it turned out until I smeared it. I was not happy to find out that I smeared it, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I need to relax. And now I'm just getting into flat lay mode for you, which means that it is time to say goodbye. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that your holiday was fantastic if you were celebrating with family. I'm wishing you the best for 2022. I hope that everything that you are dreaming of happening in 2022 will happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!